Sometimes I wish I had like a teleprompter. That would be nice. Hello, my little filmer dudes. My name is Ivan Montero, and thank you for joining me in my journey to watch everything. Spoilers for basically the entirety of the MCU will be ahead. So this is the fact that I'm putting this in here means that I care about spoilers. So if y'all like, Ivan, y'all spoiled something for me, I warned you. Don't want to hear it, because I will ignore it. If you haven't seen my most anticipated MCU Phase 5 movie ranking list video, what words that probably made no sense, you can find that video in the card above or in the link in the description below. But because the MCU Phase 4 has closed, we are now in this weird limbo, just waiting for Phase 5 to begin with Ant-Man next month. But while we wait, I decided to make a most anticipated MCU Phase 5 project ranking of both the movies and the series. Already did the movies, so now we're gonna go ahead and do the 10 shows that are gonna come out in Phase 5. The criteria on this list is that the project cannot be in the rumored stage. It has to have been officially placed into Phase 5 for me to rank it. So that means the following projects will have not made it on the list: Vision Quest, Wonder Man, the Untitled Wakanda series, a rumored Ghost Rider series, a rumored Nova series, and a rumored Secret Warriors series. You're welcome. So which shows are we ranking? We are going to be ranking What If Season 2, Secret Invasion, Loki Season 2, Ironheart, Echo, Agatha Covenant Chaos, Spider-Man Freshman Year, X-Men 97, Marvel Zombies, and Daredevil Born Again. 10 shows. Here we go. I also based this list on what I'm most excited about and where I think it will land at the end of Phase 5 when I do an overall Phase 5 project ranking. So in number 10, we have Spider-Man Freshman Year. I know. I have no faith in MCU Spider-Man whatsoever. I am a Spider-Man fan through and through. In that corner, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, like just a bunch of Spider-Man things right then and there alone. But the thing is, I've just been given nothing but just worry with Tom Holland's Spider-Man. But honestly, the MCU Spider-Man is a huge mess who never learns his lesson whatsoever, and his villains aren't even his own villains. Those movies give us the biggest grief because we have to turn a blind eye to the obvious continuity errors that it continues to have. And by it, I mean all three. And honestly, the most recent Spider-Man cartoons have been just So honestly, I might just let this one slip through the cracks because I just have zero desire to further get angry with another Spider-Man thing. I just cannot do it. All in all, even the art style looks just not great. Why is this even being made? In number 9, we have our first live action series to make an appearance on this list, and that is Echo. Honestly, I feel really bad about this one because I really liked Echo and her addition in the series, in the Hawkeye series. I just don't understand why we are making a show about Echo in the first place. The way that Echo was set up has made her seem like a secondary character that we will only get to know as one of the main characters in someone else's show, like Hawkeye. The fact that both Clint Barton and Echo are deaf, and they could have used that for season 2 of Hawkeye. We barely got any information about Echo, and they announced her show well before the series was even announced, and honestly, when I rewatched the show, I completely forgot that Echo existed until I rewatched the show a couple weeks ago. Yikes, so sorry, but that's how it is. Echo was an amazing part of Hawkeye, but I think that's where she will shine, as if when she's a part of Hawkeye. Again, I don't know how her series is going to be, but we haven't heard that much about it. We haven't even seen a trailer. So I'm a little worried about this show. They should just release it in one go. They should not do a weekly thing. They should say, here it is, binge it all. That is going to get them the most views. That is going to get them the most benefits, the most profit. That's going to be the best strategy. So let's hope that they don't do a weekly for Echo, because I don't think it's going to do well. Mainly because it boils down to, why is this show even being made? Can't really come up with a reason, can you? In number 8, we have What If Season 2. I would like to say that I enjoyed the individual episodes of the first season at the very least, but I can't really even say that. There are about like 2 or 3 episodes that I can rewatch, perhaps, but other than that, the show is just a reminder, giant reminder, of the potential that it had to actually be stellar, but ends up only being subpar. I am kind of excited to see what stories they decide to tell. However, I am not really sure if I can trust Marvel to have listened to writing fans and just fans in general to have fixed the glaring issues that was Marvel's What If Season 1. I don't think they did it. So I don't hold out hope for this at all. I think it is going to be quite low on my list, but I do think it's going to be above Echo and Spider-Man Freshman Year. Next on the list is Marvel Zombies, another animation project. Oh my! I don't necessarily like zombies or zombie-related things. However, the most creative they are with the zombies, the more I'm there. I actually thoroughly enjoyed DC Comics Deceased and Marvel Zombies 1 and 2. However, I wasn't really that impressed with What If's version of Marvel Zombies. It was okay. I really did like the twist and explanation that it's a neurological virus, but it just didn't really impress me a ton. It just seemed like there should have been way more, and it seemed way too mellow for a zombie episode. I'm correct in putting Marvel Zombies at number 7, just based on the past track record that we've been given for Marvel animated content. In number 6, we have X-Men 97. Now, I want to preface that I have not seen the original series yet. It is on my list, and I'm definitely going to watch it before this releases. I got to really figure out when this releases. But the fact that I don't know anything about it is the reason why it lands in number 6, kind of in the middle of the road, because the things I do know, well, yeah. But I also didn't want to put it at the end because I'm way more excited about this than I have no idea of anything about this than I am about the four mentioned. In number 5, we have Daredevil Born Again. Now, I think Daredevil has a 50-50 chance to be both the best thing that has ever touched Disney Plus or the absolute worst. There's so much pressure on Daredevil because he is coming from the Netflix universe all the way to I almost said the Disney Plus MCU universe, which is fitting because this is going to be a soft reboot of sorts, and it is going to be a little bit more mellow, sure, but I think it's going to be a fun ride. But what I'm not excited about is the 18 episode count. I don't know. I genuinely don't know how they're going to do this. If I would be okay if they released 2 episodes every week, even if they were like 1 hour episodes, but 1 hour, 18 hours for one show, 18 hours for one show is asking way too much, and I might even skip it out of principle. So the only way that you can fix this is if you give us 25-minute episodes, not even 30, just 25-minute episodes, because in that case it is way less than 18 hours. It is only barely 9. That is doable because that is basically the rest of all of the shows. I'm not excited about the 18 episode count. I think it's ridiculous. I'm intrigued to see how it goes, but I think it's ridiculous. If they make us wait weekly 18 weeks, I don't know if I can do that. It is, like I said, out of principle. My principal stance. In number 4 is Ironheart. I loved Riri Williams in Wakanda Forever. She danced on the line of being a human MacGuffin, but she never actually fully got there. I love that we are continuing this trend of introducing heroes in other people's shows. That's how Black Panther was introduced. He was introduced in Civil War. So the fact that Riri Williams was introduced in this one, that we got a new superhero, we lost one, but we got 2 new ones, is astounding. It's amazing. Not 2, I think 4. I think we got 4 new heroes, 2 Midnight Angels, 1 Black Panther, and 1 Riri Williams, 1 Ironheart. But all in all, I think her addition to the MCU will be entirely welcoming. I mean, Anthony Ramos is going to be the Hood, the villain of her show. It's going to be amazing. Science against magic. That's the thesis statement here. I also think that Anthony Ramos is not going to be fully bad, or at least we're going to see him later on, just by a comment that Jonathan Majors made. But we're just going to leave it at that because I am not that type of a reporter. The only thing I ask is that she gets a better suit design, because her design in Wakanda Forever, so bad. But she was great. In number 3 is Secret Invasion. Honestly, when I heard that this was going to be a series and not a movie, I was a little less than excited. But then I saw the trailer and I immediately am on board. I love this type of dark spy content. It is they're so fun. It is so fun for me. And the fact that we're gonna get this immensely dark story with Emilia Clarke, whom I love, and I can't wait to watch her kick names and take ass as Abigail Brand. This series is gonna be an event all on its own. We're gonna have a full-fledged Skrull invasion. We're gonna figure out, but if we don't figure out who has been a Skrull this whole time, I will be pissed. But we're probably gonna figure out who has been a Skrull this whole time. It's gonna be a game changer for sure, and I'm so immensely excited. In number 2 is Loki Season 2. Loki Season 2 is my second favorite MCU Phase 4 series of all time, behind WandaVision. It honestly had a lot going for it for sure. It kind of fell short in a couple plot holes for me here and there, but overall, solid watch, solid show. I cannot wait to return to the world of the TVA, of Loki, Sylvie, and Morbius. I think my Sylvie theory holds true in some capacity. I'm gonna add on to it before season 2 comes out, in hopes that I am correct. It is a very, very, very far-fetched theory that I could be correct, but I'll talk about that more later. I'm just excited to see potentially more King, or more Loki in general, and just more of that amazing score done by Natalie Holt. Oh my gosh, if you're not excited about anything, at least be excited about the score. And finally, in number 1, we have Agatha, Coven of Chaos. Honestly, I wasn't really expecting this to make my most anticipated TV show of all times, but honestly, let's be real. Magic, superheroes, Aubrey Plaza, Catherine Hahn, Patti LuPone. How can you not be excited about this? The rumor is that Aubrey Plaza is going to be playing the villainous Morgan Le Fay, which makes me both happy and sad because she's gonna be a freaking amazing Morgan Le Fay, but I'm incredibly sad to report that that likely means that the Hulu show The Runaways, also produced by Marvel, is likely forever canceled and will not be picked up. I often go on social media sometimes to just go and campaign for a new season for Marvel to pick up the Runaways because it's such a good show. It's on Hulu. If you've not seen it, please go watch it. It's so good. There's 3 seasons. So good. I might go watch it now. No, I am gonna go watch it. I love the comic of The Runaways, so the fact that they made this show, which deviates from the comic in the best ways possible, is amazing, and Disney should really just pick it up. But Morgan Le Fay is a villain for season 3, so maybe there are multiple Morgan Le Fays. It is a little weird that this is being made because where's WandaVision season 2? What about Vision Quest and Wonder Man that all connect to WandaVision? What is going on? We are finally gonna see Wiccan finally make his MCU live action debut as the hero Wiccan, with Joel Locke getting to play him. I love that Joel Locke is perfectly cast. What a beyond perfect cast. So what did you guys think? What projects are you excited to watch, and what do you think your list is going to look like at the end of Phase 5? Let me know in the comments below. My social media links are in the description below. Subscribe if you want to see more, and like this video if you liked it. I'm gonna go find something to eat, and I will see you next time. You've just been Montified.